I bet you ain't know Manscaped had smell goods, cologne, fragrances. Use code Brunson, save 20% off, man. Come on, they got everything for you. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, the Philadelphia Eagles took care of business today. I'm excited to get a win. We go out there and we advance to 2-3 on the season. We defeat the Carolina Panthers, a team that was 3-1 coming into this thing. So it wasn't, you really can't just say, oh, it's just the Panthers or anything like that. This was a defensive battle. You know what I'm saying? On Go Talk the podcast, you know what I'm saying? It was a combination of the Battle Birds and Goat Talk today. I said the Philadelphia Eagles would win this game 24-17. I felt like the defense would show up, and my guy to set the tone for this game was Darius Slay. And Darius Slay, boy, 2 picks. That's my guy. Big play Slay with the 2 picks. Then you got Steven Nelson getting the pick. Then you got TJ Edwards with the block punt. The defense and the special teams of the Philadelphia Eagles really held it down for the entire football team. And that's what you need, man. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? I talk about this all the time, that what happens if both sides of the ball click. If the defense can play. And this is the 3rd game that the defense has looked like they could be a top 5 defense. 3 out of the 5 games. Think about the teams that torched the defense and put up 40 on us. The Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. Both high-powered offenses. You know what I'm saying? But I expect us to be a little more competent in those regards. But the linebackers in this game today, man, they came out to play. You know what I'm saying? They gave up something. They gave up about almost 100 yards on the ground to Chuba Hubbard. But all in all, when it was time for 3rd down, and when it was time for them one-on-one situations that we paid Darius Slay for, he went out there and got 2 picks. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for Steven Nelson to help ice the game, he went out there and got a pick. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Harris also played well, making some really good tackles in space. And this is a well-deserved win for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, it was ugly. We still got some of the same issues. You know what I'm saying? The defense and the special teams actually, was a big help in helping us get this win. I'm excited, but I still see some things that need to be corrected. I'm going to take the win. A win is a win. But Nick Sirianni and his play calling was still really bad in this game. And the offense stalled up until Jalen Hurts was able to stand into the pocket and find Quez Watkins wide open and deliver the ball to him. You know what I'm saying? We struggled. We struggled with drops to an extent. Devontae Smith did fumble. Jalen Hurts did throw a bad interception. But what I like about this team is the resiliency, the resilientness. I mean, to be able to know that you've been struggling all day and have the ball in your hands to go out there and give your team the lead and dial up a QB keeper, you know what I'm saying? And keep the ball and see it through yourself. That's the type of stuff leaders do. That's the type of stuff leaders do. I think this coaching staff is thinking about Jalen Hurts all wrong here. Start thinking of Jalen Hurts as a pocket passer, because I know y'all heard the commentators today, and this didn't dawn on me, but when you call straight timing plays and plays that you would expect Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes to run, 5-step dropbacks and let it rip, that's when Jalen Hurts looks the most comfortable. Stop trying to exploit him as just this running guy. He can throw the ball. Let him throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Let him throw the ball. Call run plays and call pass plays. Stop with the RPO nonsense. You know what I'm saying? RPO shouldn't be dialed up every play of the game. You should sprinkle that in as you go. But, it was a really good game for the defense. And Jonathan Gannon, who absolutely needed a really good game after giving up 40 back-to-back. And I'm ecstatic, man. We got a short week. We didn't got to wait till Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see Tom Brady and, Thursday. You know what I mean? We got a couple days. And it's even shorter because the majority of the world is off on Monday. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited for the team in this win. And, the way Jonathan Gannon bounced back, you know what I'm saying? I'm on record saying that I feel like that Nick Sirianni has more to correct than Jonathan Gannon. And I mean, by not running the ball, I don't know what's happening to Miles Sanders. I don't know what's happening to Miles Sanders right now, but I saw some questionable decisions by Miles Sanders. Some things were just questionable. You got Miles Sanders staying in bounds when he should be running, you know what I mean? The ball in bounds to keep the clock moving, and it led to him getting pulled late in the game. You know what I'm saying? He got nobody to blame for that but himself. We out here trying to ice the game. Obviously, you're our running back, our featured guy. You might not have been getting the touches that you are used to getting, but you can't, we trust you in this situation to keep the ball in bounds. We trust you in this situation to keep the ball in bounds and keep the clock running. We trust you to make the smart play with your head and finish this team off for us. You know what I mean? We trust you to do that. You know, all in all, we got the job done. I'm not really down on Miles. Miles made some great runs late in the game. But if you run the ball more with Miles Sanders, you can see some of those carries earlier in the game. You know what I mean? The Philadelphia Eagles, man, they go out there and they get it done, man. It didn't look like we was going to be able to do it, but the defense held the game close enough, man. How about the sack from Hargrave, the sack from Fletch? How about the pressure we was getting on Sam Darnold, the amount of times he was getting hit? The interceptions, 3 picks. When was the last time we had 3 interceptions in the game? And it's coming from both of our cornerbacks that we paying. You know what I'm saying? I loved every minute of this game on the defensive side of the ball. But, you know, offense, they do have to catch up. The offense has to match the defense's energy early because other teams that ain't led by Sam Darnold are not going to let you linger and hang around. That's just the facts of the matter and the nature of the beast. The Philadelphia Eagles, I repeat, they went out there and took care of business. Everybody's laughing on Twitter. And you already know that it's quiet right now. You know it's quiet right now. We went out there and took care of business, and take care of business is exactly what we needed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the team for hanging in there. I'm proud of my young team because not only did we, you know what I'm saying, go out there and score with Jalen Hurts, we did convert the 2-point conversion with Devontae Smith, who had another really solid game. I think 7 receptions, 77 yards, and a 2-point conversion. Like I said, he did fumble, but you know, he's the one. He's the one. He's really the one. You know what I'm saying? He's really the one. Quez Watkins really went out there and did his thing as well. And it's just you got to take the good with the bad because we are a developing football team. But at the end of the day, everybody can see that this team has potential. This team is led by the right quarterback, in my opinion, who's just learning on the fly. He's 23 years old. 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? Look at Sam Darnold. He was put in the same position. Over 2 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? All 3 timeouts, only down 3. You just got to get in field goal range. Jalen Hurts needed a touchdown to take the lead. Which one delivered? You can't buy poise. You can't buy that stuff. You either got it or you don't. You can't buy poise. You can't buy control. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy just being a natural born leader, man. People was telling me online today, well, Jalen Hurts don't show emotion after plays. What are you talking about? Don't show emotion. What, you want him to start cramping? You want him to go to 7-Eleven and get... What you want him to do? You want him to start cramping and eating some chocolate? What you want him to show? You know what I'm saying? He's a man that's leading men on the football field. We ain't get it. I'm not about to panic about it and slam my helmet. I never agreed with players that conduct themselves like that. Never agreed with it. All the distractions on the sideline, the Dez Bryant throwing the helmets, Odell kicking goalposts. Y'all want that? Or y'all want somebody that's going to be calm, cool, and collective and deliver when it's time to deliver? The defense handed him the game in his hand. They did what they were supposed to do. You know what I mean? We got to work on some situational aspects of the game, though. We blocked the punt. You're allowed to pick that punt up and try to return it for a touchdown. You're allowed to do that. You block the punt went back 10 yards. If the other team get the ball, they still got to advance it to a first down anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if they recovered, they would have just been punting from further back. To fall on it, I understand we haven't seen many opportunities like that and we wanted it, but you could pick that up and advance that. Pick that up and run. Try to score off a block punt. At all times, you should try to score off a block punt. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Slay, man, probably defensive player of the week for the NFC. Probably defensive player of the week for the NFC, man. He did a really, really good job. He was out there guarding more. You know what I'm saying? Steven Nelson was out there doing his thing. It looked like the zone was effective, but I did see some blitzing. I saw some things being mixed up by Jonathan Gannon. You know what I mean? Some things we all wanted. So, you know, the Philadelphia Eagles go out there and handle business, man. Now it's time to see who's going to take this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. But this is something to build off against a team that I think we could beat at home in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is it going to be easy? No. But it's on in Tampa Bay. We only can celebrate for the day. Then we got to get to work. We got a Thursday night game. So yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles are 2-3 after 5 games. That's not bad at all. You know what I mean? We had 4 touchdowns taken off the board so far, including one today against Carolina. We also had Dallas Goedert drop a touchdown pass. It just, you know, we still trying to learn the tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? But I really, really respect the team for going out there and not quitting. And that's all I ask for as a fan. You know what I'm saying? All I ask for as a fan is you go out there and you don't quit. And they didn't quit, and they got the job done against a really, really stout Carolina defense. This defense that we played today is better than the Tampa Bay defense. We just got to be in the right situation to call the right plays, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. We got to win.